We now return to Let's Play Anno 1404. Okay, so we're working on building some silk plants. It's fine. Unfortunately, I don't have much of anything here. So, down here to buy a lot of that.
Marvelous.
And then I think I'll have them go up here and buy some wood as well.
Disrupted.
Alchemist Tower does nothing. Okay, that's being done. So, what I can do, I can go ahead and set up 2 of these, I think. I don't know that I am going to need that many right off the bat, but I could set up another of the indigo farms right where I just was. And probably get another one of these quartz things going. Let's move this along.
The sight of you.
Trade. And there we go.
Very pleasant.
I mean, I've got a lot of money here, so I may as well be using it. And then, let's see. So what else do we need? We need 1 mosaic workshop and a clay pit. Right. So now is where we start utilizing the oasis on the southern side here. Which I suppose... Man, we just need those tools. Speed that up. Drop this off. And we'll build what we need. That is not what we need. Here we go. Okay. Right, gotta build my roads first so I know where I'm at. Just go ahead and build something like that out there. And then we'll build... Well, I don't know. I guess I can build it that way. So that it goes kind of like that, that,
Splendid.
that, and
Some
that.
excellent carpets will be made using this silk.
Yeah. We're going to want more since we're going to have to import. So I'll just stretch 1 out this way. Is that actually going to fit there on that side? No, it will not. Nuts. Well, we'll just do it from the other side then. That's fine. So I can at least utilize that space. Fucking really. Doesn't look like I'll be able to do much with it at all. Yeah, not really. Well, okay, fine. You've stumped me, game. You've stumped me. I did it wrong. But at least we got that now. So who knows if I'll need many more. I can fit 1 there to... But for now, we'll just go ahead and take all this back because we kind of need it on our main island. And we'll set you up, I think. Well, I don't know. This has got more hold space. So I guess I can set the topaz up as a trade ship, but first I want to offload all of its cargo. Okay, empty hold. So let's set up a new trade route. We'll call this the Silk Road. Add, well, not that one. I would pick up, there we go. Sheep Bridge, pick up. Pick up silk. Then we'll take it to Dia. We will drop off silk. We'll add the topaz and begin. It's not going to be doing me much good right now because there's nothing being produced, but we'll get there. So anyway, yes, we need to set up another thing here. We'll use the cheaper one. Slightly cheaper one. Maximizes... Well, it doesn't maximize this space, but if I'm going to build here, I'm going to build another marketplace and have people live there, so we're not going to produce anything else over there. Put that right there, and then we'll start out with... I don't know if I build the road... Okay. So do something like that. We'll need quartz. Fit that right in there. And then we need 2 clay pits per quartz quarry and a mosaic workshop. So, oh man, this is big.
Great! The mosaic makers will soon be able to start work.
Didn't realize it was producing its own thing. That has to be in the desert. No? No, it totally doesn't. Well, let's not use fertile land for that then. What am I thinking? In fact... Perfect. Found a use for this. Oh shit. I didn't realize that that was going that... Okay, well, we'll just bring them both down one then, and that'll be fine. The garden's kind of blended in. There. Found a use for the space. Happy days. What that means... Oh, okay. Well, road? I don't have stone for that, I need citizens anyway. That's as fast as it's gonna get. So 2 of those, plus 1 quartz quarry. We can now make 1 mosaic workshop. On this side or on this side, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But I could fit in... Well, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could utilize that space for... whatever. We'll just put it down here.
Ah, the mosaic makers have moved into their workshop. Wonderful.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess I can use this for something else entirely. Indigo was what I was going to do. I was going to double down on carpet making. Now that I've actually got the tools to function. Okay. And then I need another carpet workshop, which unfortunately will not fit there. I don't want to build it into that. Just fill it in over here again. Fill in space. Surely there's a better place for me to put this. This isn't very fertile land right here, so we'll go ahead and use that. Okay. So we've got that going. We should have any extra silk coming my way. Going over there. Maybe I want to build some more. I mean, what do you have on board? A little bit. A little bit. Making sure I've got that turned off. Okay. Everything else is good. Aside from that, why am I not taxing you more? May as well just start making all my money. Did you see how much that jumped? My goodness. In fact, we could just keep them happy so that they continue to move in. I don't know that they all are. It seems like they are. Why not do more? I mean, it looks like we're okay yet on all of that. I don't yet know all the requirements for getting up to the envoys. We only need 120, though. I would imagine percentage-wise we're doing okay. And then this. So that's really what I'm waiting on right now. So let's speed this up. Let's start getting some carpets. I might have to put in another... Because, I mean, how many are you bringing in? 6 at a time? Yeah, let's go ahead and make another plantation over here. We need building materials, though. We need how many building materials? 5 and 2. Not bad, not bad. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And I guess while I'm at it, I can stop by and buy some more tools. We are inexplicably... What is this being used for? What is all that wood being used for? It's not used in production, so I don't understand why we're dwindling that much. Whatever. Anyway. We're not hurting for money, so that's no big deal. And we'll get rid of all of that and pull in an extra silk plantation. Now, for production chains, this is not efficient. However, it's... let's see if I can go that way. It's meant for us to be able to build this quicker. That's all. The only reason I'm doing it. Okay, well, I'll go out that way then. So I'll build one field there, there. Okay. Well, not entirely fertile, however, it's doing what we need it to. So, how we doing for silk? Or carpets, rather? We're making some carpets. Good, everything is going up. I like that. Mosaic. Now, mosaic, I believe, is going to be necessary as a building requirement. So, let's go ahead, pull ourselves back, and I almost wonder if I can just get rid of some of these. The upkeep costs, I don't know so much about. We'll go ahead and turn these on. And I need to turn them down to euphoric, of course. Just let that filter through. See what we can do.
Envoys now also live in your city.
Yay! That's what they live in. Nice. Okay, so that's done. We need 120. We have access to a mere 33?
Ah, more and more people are moving here. If only we could offer them good coffee to welcome them.
Okay, so we need to set up coffee. They're not getting full things, so I guess I can't go down to less than even tempered. That actually hurts me because this means that they're not coming in. So they'll advance, but I'm actually losing a little bit here. I guess maybe then I should start building a few more of these. Okay, just a little bit. In fact, could I squeeze even one more in there? I could. And then we'll just build a weird-ass road around there. Works for me. Okay, I guess that tile is non-buildable. Well, at least they have access to the road. So, right, we need more building material. Of course, I completely forgot to go buy some. More building material so that I can then make purchases. You know what? That would probably help a lot. Why don't we... Can I don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. So I just want to pause it. Let's wait until it's on its way back for a moment. Okay, it's got 9 silk now. Pause you, come pick up the sail. That'll make you move a little bit faster. In fact, I'm sure I could get 2, and then those do, I believe these, I believe those do, oh, for crying out loud, add together. You know what, let's just go buy wood, for crying out loud. Yes.
I have some picks.
Buy that. Nice. And now we'll set you back on your route. Get there a little bit faster. I could use more, of course, but I'd like to... You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and use that? That's 1,000 prestige.
Very commendable.
I guess I could go ahead and use... In fact, I could buy 2 of them, and I would get myself 500. Assuming I have 500 right now. I don't know how much I actually have right now.
How many times you knock at this door?
Right. I was just looking.
Are you looking for some?
Get that. One of those.
Very righteous.
Most excellent.
Your hospitality towards the envoys is helping you towards new ascension ranks.
Oh, good. But I want you to go over here. So, what does that even mean? They're just even-tempered. They're waiting on coffee.
Allah be praised. Enough volunteers have come forward who are prepared to take part in the mission to rescue Lord Northborough. It is time. We can now attempt to free Lord Northborough. The miners are ready and waiting to be taken to the deployment area.
Okay.
Are you trying to assure me of your high regard? The Sultan will hear about your kind gesture.
Wow. So that's a piece. I didn't realize that. I thought this was a cumulative thing. It is not. We're going to need a lot more to get to the next one. Okay, well, I don't even know what that does at this point, because it looks like for all buildable things... Oh, well, maybe... We do need to be Grand Viziers for whatever those are. So anyway, I guess we... Okay, what are we doing? Transport the miners. Should they just go there? You know what? I think we can probably get rid of this. Because there isn't any, though, right? Yes.
A neutral building can no longer be reached.
Yeah, well, that's fine. But you...
What now?
Ah, good.
It shall be done.
It's like, damn it, I knew there was something here. You're still only picking up 6. Why is that? Obviously, these are very poorly situated. That is not ideal. I mean, why am I even doing it this way? This is dumb. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And hopefully that will have given me enough to just build a new one in a more ideal location. Better push that out by 1. Okay, we'll just do it that way. We want fertility. And I guess this out here was not very fertile. If I'm wrong, we can always just put it back. They're currently watering. Anticipated productivity is 100%. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was doing. I put things over there that I shouldn't. It's allowing them to build up, which I guess is nice, but what I really need is coffee. And we need plantation. Are these my miners? Are these mine? Disguise. Conceal this unit from the enemy's sight.
The assassins are nowhere to be seen. But they are masters of disguise. We must be on our guard. We should build a bridgehead which we can retreat to if anything goes wrong. Build a castle right here on the beach.
Okay.
We need a tunnel directly under the prison tower. If Allah wills, then the assassins will not notice us, and you can free your friend.
I can guess what you are planning. Bear in mind, however, that since the very day this fortress was built, not one single person has ever succeeded in capturing it.
Okay.
What now?
Attack. Disguise. So, what do we do? Bring this building into your influence area to benefit from its properties. Does this not count? Well, anyway, while we're screwing around with that, I'm not quite sure how we make them attack.
What now?
Okay, anyway, we've got other things to do, which is build one of these. And we'll just turn it? Turn it? No? It's not going to turn? Okay, it's not going to turn. So that's where it is. And then we build coffee. We need Mosaic. Damn. Now I could bring it back here. I don't know that I need to do that. It is... I think it's two plantations. So we actually need quite a bit of Mosaic. Of which I'm not making any. So who is using this for what reason? Okay, we're taking
A
Mosaic.
little more affluence and more envoys are sure to move in here,
Okay.
inshallah.
Because in order to get these, they need Mosaic. Ah, right, yes. So We will not be doing that anymore. So why don't we go ahead and actually, I could just bump these up and start using the tax revenue rather than stop them from building, right? Yeah. That's a much smarter idea. So, well, we're just gonna have to sit here and wait until we get some Mosaic. Quite a bit, actually. It does seem to take quite a bit. So,
Your
is
orders.
this ready yet? Can I do this now? Is this...
Open up, do you hear? Let me out of here. I've done nothing wrong.
Okay. Well, that's where he is, and that's where we need to dig to. Try and figure out how we do that. I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.